Welcome to yet another training video with Python, and we're going to talk about data types in Python. Now, I kept these up at the top as comment just so we can refer to them if we need to. So, data types in Python. We have spoken about the link when we did binary number systems and logic gates, and they're linked to data types. Well, this is the actual link and how data is represented inside the computer. So, for example, I say a equals 5. Okay, now 5 is a whole number. Python automatically picks this up and then makes a specific type. I'll tell you how I will know from within Python. So, in Python, there's this thing called type, which means tell me what type a variable is. Look what I'm doing now. I am printing the type of the variable a, which I assigned 5. So, if I do this, it's going to tell me that a is type int. It's going to use the word int, and int for us is a whole number. That means I cannot store a decimal inside of it. Now, if I make another variable b equal 7.9, and I do the same thing, print type, again, watch what I'm doing, watch how many brackets, you need to stick to those. If I click run now, that is going to be a float, and there's a big difference between a float and an int. Now, the float can take, as you can see, a decimal point. The int cannot. Now, examples of this: number of students in the classroom. I cannot have a float because I will have a whole number. I have 15 students, 20 students. I cannot have half a student. Okay, that's why the type of data is super important in what it's representing. For example, let's say I want to store something called the weight. The weight of a student or the weight of a thing or of an object could include a decimal point. So I would use that as a float. Now, in our case here, we didn't specify the type. Python is smart enough to give it the specific type. Now, where problems arise, okay, let's say I'm going to say here a equal b. Sorry, I'm just somewhere on my program I decided, well, I want a and b to be the same. If I do this and I click run, watch what's going to happen. Oh, actually nothing happened, and then I will print, let me print a, for example, and I click run. Okay, so now what has happened after I do this? Again, Python by itself changed the type of a currently because a was an integer. Then I assigned it a float. So the type of a has changed now. So if I print type a, it must have changed because now I can see 7.9. So watch this. I started with the type of an integer because I had assigned it a whole number. Okay, I did some manipulation there on that where I assigned the value of b, which is a float, to a. Okay, Python changed the type of a accordingly. This is on its own. I didn't tell it to do anything. I just did a simple assign. This is an important concept to understand because later on when we do loops and conditions and all that kind of stuff, if you don't understand that, you're going to have an error. And if you have an error in your code, you need to understand where this error came from. I hope that made sense. Now, let's say I do something different. I go back to a and I assign it a 5 again. Now, let me print and see what happened to a. So, I changed it to a float, then I changed it manually to an integer. Notice what happened? It's back to an integer. So, Python is smart enough to be switching. This is very good for the programmer, for the coder, which is me and you. But if you're debugging errors, this is going to be a big problem in the future. As your applications become huge, you will have to, I'm not going to say big problem, but you will need to get used to how to debug these kind of errors. I hope this made sense, the introduction of this concept. You notice something, I didn't talk about the other type, which is, let's say, I think we've spoken about it before. It's simple, straightforward. I'll talk to it. Okay. I'm going to say computer teacher. This is a string. I just click run and then it types that. Sorry, I don't know where. where did I go wrong? Do I need to run this and see what it says? There was an error. I didn't print, sorry, I just need to print. There was some kind of an error, I don't know what it was. Okay, I did go over 5 minutes, forgive me. And if I do this, print type, again, watch what I'm doing, type my name. So my name is my variable, in this case it's going to be some form of a string, str. I hope this introduced the concept of the data types. There will be another video or more videos coming on the same. Talk to you on the next one.